Hey, 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 guys. Let me see. I need to see how do I see the chats, the messages. Do me a favor, you bring my other phone so I can be able to look. I can't see. I want to be able to see the messages if anybody. You see my phone? Thank you. I want to be able to see. I don't want to miss nobody comment. We'll see if somebody up here. Let's see. Close that door right there. I can't see. Turn it. Hello, hello, good evening to everybody tonight. First of all, I want to say, God, thank you for allowing us to gather here tonight. And I pray that anything spoken here reaches someone who needs encouragement, peace, or clarity. Guide my words and allow this to be a safe space for healing, growth, and truth. Amen. So, tonight we're going to be talking about healing, growth, faith, and learning that it's okay to still be figuring life out while trusting God's guidance. All right. If it's anybody up here tonight, please introduce yourself or say hi in the chat. If you want to stay silent, that's okay too. You can just listen. This is a safe space. All right. But anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Kicking It with Tina. I'm Tina. This is my first YouTube live, and I'm honestly grateful and excited. One thing about me, God is always going to be the head and tell of everything that I do. I don't have life all figured out, but I'm learning to trust His guidance while I figure it out. Okay, if that sound like you can say me. If you don't feel like it, like I said, you can just sit back and listen. Okay. So, for a long time, I lived a life in survival mode, doing what I had to do for everybody else. I didn't even realize I never stopped to ask myself what I needed. And healing taught me that sometimes God has to slow you down so you can finally hear Him. If that feel like you, give me some hearts or something, let me know. And for anybody that's not here right now, it's okay. You'll be able to catch this live replay again. And for those that are here with me tonight or that will be coming in, I want to thank you and I'm grateful for you being here with me. I can't really see who is up here. Like I said, bear with me because this is my first YouTube live, my very first YouTube live. So I'm still trying to figure it out. If you can hear me, give me some hearts. I know that is somebody up here. I can see that is somebody here, but give me some hearts or something in the comments so I know that you can hear me at least. Okay, perfect. Yep. All right. I seen that. I don't see a chat if y'all seeing something. Okay, I can see it now. Hey, Janaya. Good evening. How are you? You can type in the message where you from, what city you coming from. You say just woke up. At least you made it. At least you made it. That's all that matters. You need me to go back over what I said? It's definitely going to be a replay too. That's right. Okay, we got Jersey in the house. We got Jersey in the house. All right. So now, I don't know if you heard me, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. And so like I said, for a long time I lived a life in survival mode. You know, and doing what I had to do for everybody else. I realized I never stopped to ask myself what I need, what did Tina need, and like I said, this is the first time in my life that I can really say that I'm getting to find out who I am. Who is Tina? What is Tina like? What does Tina want? Because, since I was younger, I had kids at a young age. So I was already growing up being in like going in adult mode real quick. So I learned how to put whatever it was that I needed to the side, and I was that for everybody else because that's what I felt. I felt like my happiness was making everybody else happy. And that's how I really, really felt. That's the way I thought life was supposed to be. As long as I could see everybody else smile on their face, that's all that mattered. And for so many years, that's how I lived. And I didn't realize that wasn't how it was supposed to be. In reality, I was really drowning inside. Whether that be relationships, whether that be friendships, whether that be family, you know, I've had my share of all of it. And right now, today, I'm still here, not standing here saying that I'm perfect. I'm all the way healed. I haven't figured out because I don't. I'm still learning and I'm healing and I'm growing as I go. So that's why I'm here tonight to let people know, whoever feel the same way that's in my shoes, that feel like, you don't have nobody to talk to or you don't have a shoulder to lean on. You feel like you put yourself out there for the world for somebody and you got rejected in return and it make you feel like you're a failure. No, you are not a failure. You didn't fail anything. You gave grace. You came with love. You came with realness. So how can you ever fail? You can't fail. Only the person and the people that lost you, they fail. They lose when it's all said and done. And so, like I said, going through that type of life, I never realized that what I needed, what I like, I'm still right now to this day, I'm figuring that out. And I know it's a lot of people out here that's in this world, they feel the same way, but a lot of people don't feel comfortable enough to be able to come out in the opening and say that. You know what I mean? So that's why I said I want this to be a safe space, a safe place where people feel like you can come to and we can build a community even outside of it. where we can have that comfortable space. So I want to ask you a question. Um, Basically, are you in a season where God is teaching you patience or healing? Or, have you ever felt like you spent so much time being strong for everyone else that you forgot yourself? Has anyone ever felt like that? And like I said, for anybody that's here, everybody that's here tonight, you will catch this replay again. So if you missed bits and parts of it, you'll definitely be able to come back to it. So my question again is, have you ever felt like you spend so much time being strong for everyone else that you forgot yourself? And maybe you don't want to answer right now. That's just something you can think about. Definitely being strong for everyone else and forget yourself. And are you in a season right now where you feel like God is showing you that or teaching you patience or healing? Like, what do you feel like? How do you feel like in this season? If you don't mind sharing, how do you feel about it? How are you feeling in this season? Hey, hey, I can't really see who else is on here tonight, but good evening. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Thank you so much. I'm just pretty much here, not to take up all your time tonight. I really came to introduce myself, and, just get a little bit and to tell you about a little bit about me and a little about what this page will be about, family, community, a safe space, and a place for healing. If you know anybody that need it, don't hesitate. Let me say this. Do not hesitate to pass this along because I'm pretty sure somebody feel the same way, even if it's you. Okay, you said I'm in the season learning to say no and putting myself first. Other people's issues weighing down on you make you blind to your own. That is very much true, and you are, have never lied about that. I'm with you when you're right. I'm definitely with you when you're right. Learning to say no. Oh gosh. Whew. Learning to say no. For me, that was a big one because it's like people will make you feel like saying no, like you never said yes before, and it's like sometimes you start to feel like you give everything that you have, everything. And it's like when it's all said and done, you start to feel like, well, who can I lean on? Who can I run to besides God? Like who else? Who gonna be there for me like that? And I'm saying people 9 times out of 10, you can't even run back to them the same way they can run to you without even hearing about it, hearing another family member speak about it being thrown up in your face one way or another. And that's another thing I wanted to say too. Sometimes a lot of people think people throw stuff in your face to like make you feel bad and stuff like that. No, sometimes I feel like people leave you no choice where you have to bring up certain situations sometimes because back to that no thing you just said, it's like they'll make you feel like you never was there for them before. And I've heard people say that you've honestly been there before and to tell you straight up and down, oh no, baby, you never did, nobody never did nothing for me. They will tell you and believe that wholeheartedly, and you just be sitting there like, whoa, and curse you down to the ground and everything. And that's when sometimes you feel like, well, Dad, you don't remember I showed up for you for I showed up, and now they say, oh, you just wanted to do it to have something to throw in our face. Like, no, that's everybody's not like that. Everybody is not like that. But then again, that's about dealing with people who's grown up. Like, you know, you have to see where their mindset or mentality is at for the moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like almost dang if you do, dang if you don't type of situation. So it's like I'm learning now that to surround myself with people who are grateful um, of what you bring to the table for them, like grateful for your love, or grateful for your being around. Not being around people who only want to give, because we have two type of people in this world: givers and takers. But like I said, you know, you have to be in the season where you have to know discernment. You have to learn discernment or ask God for discernment. You really do, because you need it. You really need it now. It's like these times of days, they are different, and people are like snakes now. You don't know who is who. They come in with these Colgate smiles. They come with warm hearts. They come so giving. They come caring. They pretend well. They pretend very well. So it's hard to even know who is who anymore. So I definitely feel you on that being in this season. I'm definitely with you with that one. I understand. So, well, like I said, for everyone who didn't get a chance to catch everything from the beginning, definitely can go back and be able to watch the replay for this live here on YouTube. Um, I truly believe God doesn't always give us the full picture because He wants us to walk by faith and not by sight. And I'm also learning that peace isn't found in people, relationships, or situations. It's found in alignment with Him. And so, you know, I just want to thank you all for sitting with me tonight. I want this space to always be real, supportive, and honest. If you're also figuring life out while trusting God, just know you're not alone. I'm in the same boat. I swear I'm in the same boat. And make sure you subscribe because I plan on doing this, more, having more conversations like this. Like I said, building more community where we can have this open space where we can talk. Again, this was my first live. I enjoyed it. I thank you guys for being here with me tonight. It definitely will be a replay. And I just want to leave you with this scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And keep that with you. And remember, you didn't fail anything. You're not alone. This is your safe space. May God be with you, your heart, mind, and soul. And have a blessed night. Peace.